Hey everyone, Michelle Alexandria here. I am here in my Aqua Class uh, Infinite Veranda balcony on the Celebrity Apex. Woo! It's actually the very last day of the cruise, and I almost didn't get to make this video because I've been having issues with my leg all week, so this has not been my best cruise ever. And I'm probably going to mention my leg issues in every video I do about my Celebrity Apex experience. But the one thing I do want to say is, I know a lot of people complain about the Infinite Veranda stateroom because they prefer a regular balcony. But for me, I love this room. And it's a really nice sized room. And the one thing I really appreciate about this room is that the bed is over by the door. In most layouts on celebrity ships, the bed is actually over there by the balcony, which I don't like. So I like to have my bed as far away from the balcony as possible. But I will say, this is probably the biggest stateroom I've ever had on a cruise ship. But I normally always end up getting like the quote-unquote mini suite scam on these cruises. And the room is usually not much bigger than this. But I like the layout. It's a nice size. Over here, you get a side lamp for the bed. You get some cabinets right there. You get an old school phone. And the thing I don't like about this phone is there's no speaker. So you actually have to lift it up and hold it when you talk to people, which I don't like. And then over here, you have another lamp. And then another couple of cabinets or shelves for you to put your stuff on. So I generally put my iPhone up there and my glasses right there. And then over here, on each side of the bed, you have some outlets that have two USB outlets and a power plug. And then over here, you have a nice lamp. So here I am, people. Bag and all right here. So you have a nice lamp. And right here you have you have the rest of your power. So you have basically two European outlets right there, and then you have a universal outlet, and then you have two USBs right here. So that's not too bad. Get your little ice bucket. It does come with a refrigerator. And I still have a bottle of champagne in there that I'm not going to get to drink. So this is the Infinite Veranda. So the nice thing about this concept is you basically have it's kind of a fake balcony, but I don't really think of it as a fake balcony because the fact of the matter is, if you close these two patio doors, it seals it off, and then it becomes a makeshift balcony for you. And then you can actually roll your window down. So you do this. And you can let the air into your room. One of the reasons why people don't like it is they say that once you let the window down, then the air conditioner automatically shuts off in the room. But I don't really see a problem with that because on a day like today, when it's really nice and breezy, the fresh air really feels nice. And then there's also a nice kind of blinds up here. So when it comes, they're blackout blinds. So you press a button and the blinds come close at night to give you blackout curtains, which is really nice. I wish I had it for my room. So yeah, not bad at all. The thing I really love about this, and I wish I had it at my own house, is over here for the thermostat. So they have these different profiles right here on the thermostat. So it's all like smart features, quote unquote. So you can set it for morning, or you can set your room for like movie mode. So if you want to watch a movie at night, it dims the lights. It dims the lights, but you still have to manually close. You have to close your blinds with by pressing that button. You press that button and the blinds will close, but you see how the lights dim. And it gives it a nice glow. Then there's evening. So if you do evening time, all the light, it gives There's not much difference between evening and movie mode, honestly, because the lights still kind of dim. Sleep obviously turns everything off for you, and I think sleep mode will also automatically close the blinds for you. So that's really nice, and I'm going to turn it back to morning. So when you turn it back to morning, you can see the lights come back on. The bathroom is a really nice sized bathroom. Let me see. So it's a nice sized bathroom, especially for a cruise ship. Nice sized sink, lots of little cabinet spaces, or lots of little shelves. It has a rainforest shower. I think that's what it's called. So the shower is really interesting because it has It has a rain shower. It has a shower right there that comes out here, and then it has a hand shower. And it's a very nice size shower. I wish I had this at home, honestly, because this is really nice, and it's a nice glass shower. So none of that curtain crap, which I really like and appreciate. Lots of closet space. So again, you have chef space right here. And I was kind of disappointed in this whole Aqua Class experience because I won this like I won an upgrade bid the day before I left, and I was really annoyed because it was like another $1,000 I had to spend that I had already planned on not spending. And it was like, oh, you won, and they don't give you a chance to say no. I don't want it. I was set on the room that I had originally booked. So this cruise ended up costing me a lot more money than it needed to because I ended up spending $1,000 for the stupid upgrade. I ended up getting like a lot of acupuncture on my knee this week, which ended up costing me another $1,000. So I am not a happy camper. I'll talk about that when I do my quick recap, Celebrity Apex recap. So yeah, you get all of this, which is really nice. Lots of good closet space, again, with lots of hangers. So yeah, I enjoyed this room tremendously, and I ended up spending a lot more time in the room because, like I said, my leg has been hurting. I really love the TV. The TV is a really nice size, but the thing I absolutely hate about this TV is it doesn't swivel. The TV is just stationary right above the bed, so if you really want to watch the TV, you have to lie in bed, and I hate lying in bed to watch TV because it just kills my back, and I've always found it uncomfortable to watch TV in the bed. One thing I love about Princess, like if you get the mini suites, they have like a TV on either side. They have two TVs, so they have a TV over there, and they have a TV over here. But again, this could be solved if they just added a swivel function to the TV. And the TV is really, and I know I'm talking a lot about the TV because everyone's like, no, you don't go to a cruise to watch TV, but believe me, people, I had serious issues with my leg always, so I found myself watching a lot more TV on vacation than I normally would. But this TV is really nice because it has Chromecast functionality, so you can cast from your phone, all your apps from your phone onto the TV. And it also has the same number of really good free on-demand movies. And I don't want to click out of this because I'm already set up for streaming. But they had I Know What You Did Last Summer, Hamilton, every movie that they showed upstairs in the rooftop garden, they actually have airing on your TV as well on demand. So they had about 50 different movies available on demand for free. So that was really nice, a surprisingly nice bonus perk. So yeah, I love this room. I'm not a fan of Aqua Class. I would never willingly do it again, but the room itself, I love the room. And that's about all I have to say about about the Infinite Veranda in 2026. I would do a quick recap of my overall experience on Celebrity. as a first-time celebrity cruiser, I don't know what I think about this ship because I feel like I need to go on another celebrity vessel when my leg is actually feeling better and I'm able to enjoy properly explore and enjoy everything. But on initial blush, I would say this has not been my favorite cruise at all, not even close, other than the room. But yeah. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.